What is up, guys? CMacRod1 here, and today I am bringing you a first ever mod review for me. And the mod I am going to be reviewing today is the Gravestone mod for 1.6.4, and you can download this. Link will be in the description down below, and you can download it easily with the Forge. But let's get started here. So the first thing I am going to be reviewing are the gravestones themselves. Now, all these gravestones, these ones right here, yeah, these ones, you see the pretty gravestones, they spawn whenever you die, or in these two cases, whenever your tamed pets die, like a cat or a dog. Okay, and they can be broken by a pickaxe, or you can break them by just doing the ground under them, breaking them, and they can be placed on all diggable type surfaces. So that's like grass, dirt, mycelium, gravel, and all those types of all them types of blocks. And there is a small chance whenever you do break them that a zombie or skeletons might appear, only if it is at night, and in some cases, but they have to be specific, a pig zombie and a wither skeleton will spawn. And you can actually get the graves in that if you have a silk touch something or other. Let me set the time today. Time set is 0 because there's a reason why we have to have a daylight for right now. Okay, I'm looking at my notes right here. And also, there is an interesting fact about these gravestones. If you have more Mo creatures installed, graves will also spawn silver skeletons, wraith, flame wraith, and if you have Twilight Forest, it will spawn a Twilight Wraith. So this works with 2 other mods definitely, so Mo creatures and Twilight Forest. The block also holds all of your inventory and information about your death whenever you die. So if you end up falling to death, all your items save in it, and it will tell you that you have died, what you have died by. And these can also contain other loot, but only if they are spawned naturally. They can spawn naturally all over the world. So yeah, and we will show you some other instances later of what they can hold. So, the next thing we are moving on to are the sword monuments. Now, well, not monuments, but graves. Now, these stone graves, they are dropped whenever a player is killed that is holding a sword. So it drops the respective sword that you have in your hand. And whenever you break it, you also will get the sword back. So, yeah. There is a 25% chance that the sword will actually drop as a grave. And yeah. So, like I was talking about these two graves only spawn whenever you have a tamed dog or cat that ends up dying. And at night, out of these 2 graves, zombie cats and zombie dogs will spawn out of them, and also skeleton cats and skeleton dogs. Yeah, it's pretty amazing here. It's pretty amazing. Now, okay. Now the next block I want to show you before we get to all these graves is this block over here. I built this little room because I have a wither spawner. You may be asking, what is this? Well, if I place it down here, a wither spawns. Now, this ties into, let me kill this guy so he's not going to be annoying. Now, this wither spawner ties into the wither catacombs, which we will get into later. But what basically the wither catacombs are is a mausoleum that basically spawns in graveyards that are naturally spawned. I will show you that later. But I just want to show you that block real quick, just while we had it. The next block is also something that spawns in the Withering Catacombs. It is called a Nightstone, and it looks like it's just regular netherrack, but if you stand on it or come across it, it turns into night. So let me do this again. /time set 0. As you see, no matter what I do, the sun will start setting while you're on it. I think. Well, if you move. If you're still, then you're fine. But yeah, that's Nightstone. It can be broken by a pickaxe, but it will be broken by a pickaxe, but if you drop it, it only will drop nether brick. But if you use a silk touch, it will drop the Nightstone. Okay, the next blocks we're getting, not blocks, but we're getting into these memorials. Okay, these memorials right here. So, this memorial right here is the Giant Cross memorial, and basically all these memorials act like the gravestones, except these these two will spawn naturally in your world. You cannot attain them by death. So yeah, this is an obelisk. If you know what an obelisk is, it's made out of like quartz. Okay, yeah, you like it. Now let's get into these statues. Okay, all these statues, it can be obtained in the Withering Catacombs by deaths. One of them, and it's this one right here, this beauty, or by trading with a new villager called the Undertaker. And I got one over here that naturally spawned in a village. I will show you in a minute. But this first grave is a Steve grave. Yes, it's a Steve grave. Don't you like it in all of its Steviness? Yeah. Second one's a villager grave. The third grave is a angel grave, but I call it the Weeping Angel grave, like a in Doctor Who. I'm not Whovillian, but I do like Doctor Who. Next one is another type of cat and dog grave with message plaques that we will get into with this chisel in a minute. The last one is a creeper grave, but this one can only be attained, I think, by trading with the Undertaker over there, or there is a chance for it to summon if a lightning creeper or a charged creeper is killed, as you can tell from the particle effects from it. But whenever you get near it, I found out, like, my frames end up dropping for some reason. Okay, now, to the chisel. The chisel. The chisel is made simply by just having a stick and a iron ingot in your crafting inventory. Iron ingot on the upper left-hand corner, and the iron ingot in the lower right-hand corner if you have a 4x4 square. I mean, not 4x4, 2x2. My bad. And what you do is you right-click it, and you can set text. So let's say here lies Stanley Yelnaz. Let's see if you get what that means. I know I didn't spell it right, but we will go with it. Now, if I click it, it says here lies Stanley Yelnaz. It works for all the graves. So yeah. Now let's just real quick go over these pets. This is the zombie dog. This is the zombie cat. Skeleton dog, skeleton cat, and they all spawned from the dog and cat graves. Now, some things about these dogs and cats is that the zombie ones are peaceful, but they will attack like all your dogs, sheeps, and all that. Yeah. And also, like whenever they attack a villager, another cat or dog or a horse, they will become zombie animals too. And the same with the cat. Now the skeletons are normal dogs, or like normal dogs. I mean, not normal dogs, normal monsters. My bad. But they have half the health of their animals, but they are also twice as fast. So I didn't prepare for this. I didn't prepare. But let's spawn a horse, a osla, a wolf, and what was that one? A villager. Okay, a villager. Where's the villager? There's the villager. Now if we spawn 1, 2, 3, 4, let them go free. Now, ooh, is she? Oh, they burn in the daylight. Did not know that. Did not know that. I feel bad now. But let's just get a dog. We'll let them kill this horse, because you don't see horses all the time. Not a skeleton horse. Zombie cap. They're going after that dog. See, it's not 100% chance, but it is a... Oh, see, here's a grave. Here's a naturally spawning grave. But there's still a chance. Let's see if we can get it where they spawn. Oh, see? Turned into a zombie. Turned into a zombie horse. So that is a way to get zombie horses now in Minecraft. Naturally. Might as well kill it. Might as well. Yeah. Okay, now let's go over here to this pretty guy. Well, first, now in villages will spawn these graves. These graves will spawn. Graveyards. Why am I just saying grave? Graveyards, and they can have any of the little graves in them. And over here is the Undertaker. Now, this is what the Undertaker's house looks like, minus these couple fences, because I have him in here just so he protects. And if you trade with him, like if I give him a chisel, he will trade for all the graveyard mod tools and anything. So you trade 3 for a gravestone, and you can trade all of them. And yeah, this is what his house looks like. It's a pretty house. Now, if I set the time. If I come over here and press this pretty button, it sets the time to dark. Now over here in these graves, okay, let's see if this will happen. Now you remove these torches. Oh, yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. Okay, now let's see. Let's wait here for a minute. Okay, now what will happen is that naturally spawned creatures will occur, so we will see that right now. Like I was speaking earlier from the graves, so the zombies, the skeletons, the possible zombie pigmen, and the possible wither skeletons. So, see, there's one that spawned. There's one that spawned. So yeah, so let's set this time back to 0. And now let me clear my inventory here real quick. And let's show you what happens whenever you break these graves. So /game green mode. Nope, not 1. 0. Okay, and now let's mine up these graves and see the goodies. Okay. Okay. Oh, you see. So far we got 12 bones, 17 rotten flesh, but 5 potions of invisibility. Now you may be wondering why we got 5 potions of invisibility. Well, for each type of grave that naturally spawns, there are 5 different possibilities of loot. Now, the first one to get is a warrior's grave. Now, warrior's grave can contain pretty much all full diamond, golden, or iron armor, but there's a random chance for every one. They can also include swords and bows, and all warrior's grave use its sword as a gravestone. Okay, the second grave is the miner's grave. Now, the miner's grave can contain diamond, gold, and iron pickaxes, and then it can also have some diamonds and emeralds, gold, iron, redstone, and lapis as a drop. Just depends on the chance. The third type of grave is a wizard's grave, and you can find potions, enchanted books, and some potion ingredients like we ended up finding. Got 5 potions of invisibility. The fourth type of grave is a worker's grave, and they can contain diamond, gold, and iron, axe or shovels, along with some additional materials like buckets and stuff like that. And the last grave is the adventurer's grave, and you can find empty maps, clocks, compasses, writable books, paintings, records, sticks, cookies, and peaceful creature eggs from these graves. And like again, they all have a chance, and they are in the order of the ascending chance, as I said, how rare they are. So let's finish breaking these graves. And let's see what we get. Let's see what else. See, that was a miner's grave because we got 7 iron ingots, iron pickaxe, and a lapis lazuli. And see there, zombie spawn. Zombie spawn. Oh, see, this was another one of the enchanter graves. So we got wizard graves. My bad. So we got all these different types of potion materials. In that last grave with the zombie spawn, that was a worker grave, miner grave. My bad. So we got another enchanter grave. This was a worker grave. Worker grave because of the bucket and the shovel, and that was a nothing grave. Let me see over here if these graves contain anything. Do they contain anything? Yeah, they do. Well, they somewhat do. And there's a monster thing you do. Okay, now the last, not the last part, but the last place we are going to. As soon as I turn back to creative mode, we are gonna go to. Just get all the way down. We are going to a grave. Now, this grave right here, I died earlier, and to show you that I died, if I right-click it, it says "See, my pride one fell out of the world." Break it, and I had a ton of TNT in my inventory. So that, yeah. So this is a graveyard. They naturally spawn. They can spawn anywhere in any type of biome, and they have all these graves. So once again, break it. You can find treasures. Find treasures. More treasures. More treasures. More treasures. I could break all these graves. I could just break them all. I literally could just stand here for probably hours just breaking these graves trying to find what loot they have. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. It's fun to find the loot. Oh, that was a nice grave. Okay, but the last, well, before this, let's show you an overview of the grave. They spawn. But the last main feature of this mod are these Withering Catacombs. The Withering Catacombs are very hard. Now these are where the nightshade blocks spawn. If you see darkness coming. But once you go inside, let's get some torches right here. This is where the fun begins. These are very hard to battle. Get down. You have to try to find the Wither Room. Now these graves are huge. These places are huge. Now see, there's treasures, but the farther you go down, the better the treasures are. Now see, zombie dogs spawn by spawners. What else spawns? What else spawns? Oh, see another way down. But yeah, you can find a lot of things in these graves. There's traps. See, splash potion traps. But I'm not gonna go all the way to the bottom for you guys because I will mention here for a second. But yeah, you can find all these different types of graves. So it's just more fun. Just fun around every corner. It's literally fun around every corner. So let me get out of here. Now I'm not gonna go through one of these graves because the reason I'm starting doing modded showcases, I will explain this also later in another video that I'm doing. But the reason I am starting modded showcase is because I'm starting a new series. And the series is called Modded 3 Life Achiever. Basically, I have this set world, not set world, but set spawn point always, where I will spawn. And each mod showcase, I have 3 lives to complete most of the things in the mod. Okay? You follow me? You follow me, bro? Bro? Whoever's watching this. So I have 3 lives to basically find everything in the mod. Not everything in the mod, but set of challenges to find most of the main aspects of the mod, naturally. So yeah, I will go into more detail as that series comes out. But as one last note for this mod, there's the mod developer who really wants to do a ton for this mod, and once he does, it will be so great. not that it's not great now, but it will be so much better, including. And that was just a massive amount of stuff spawning from the graves. But here are some of the planned features he or she has. New textures for memorials and undead pets, fog on cemeteries, moon-based events, add Thaumcraft aspects, add ravens, maybe spawn specific monsters to protect graves, add ghosts, 1 or 2 different types, add haunted house and some new stuff for it, add altar of sacrifice, can't say exactly what it will give, but in any case it will require peaceful creatures' deaths to work, add vampires, maybe add vampires castles, maybe add backbone sword or bone armor, maybe add new small dimension with new boss and a lot of stuff, some plants maybe, mobs. So yeah, this guy has a plenty to add to this that he's working on. So yeah, I think this has been a successful mod showcase. You guys cut me a little slack here because this is my first mod showcase. I really tried for this. So look out soon for that modded 3 life survival. So I am CMagPride1. This mod has been the Gravestone mod. Assassin Stevie, aka Ryan, has been listening to me do this the whole time. So give a clap for him for listening to this.
Well, hello.
And we will see y'all later. Peace. And one last thing. In the description, in the comment section down below, give me some mods to showcase. But mods that add content wherever I could do it in a modded 3 life survival series. Like this, how I have to try to find a grave. So not mods that just change aspect, like I don't know how plants are formed, but just stuff that adds new areas to explore along with new content. So yeah, I am CMagPride, and we will see y'all later. Peace.